Chapter 29, here goes. Clarissa Everett had never been so angry in her life. Wild Boy was a liar and a thug. They were meant to be finding the killer, but all he cared about was that stupid machine. What an idiot he was to think he could change. He'd always been a thickhead. A rush of wind sent an eerie howl along the corridor. Clarissa's head pounded with pain. She wiped a trickle of blood from above her eyes. She was furious with him, but she wished he was here now. She'd stormed off in such a hurry, running past those prisoners, down one passage and another. She'd not paid any attention to where she was going. How could she get out of here without him? Maybe there was another secret door, she thought. These gentlemen were obsessed with them. How did Wild Boy find them? She ran a hand along the wall, prodding stones, kicking others, kicking harder in frustration. No, she had to calm down and think. That's what he always did. Think! A window. If she could find a window, she could climb out. She was an acrobat after all. Heights didn't trouble her. She could scale any surface, balance on ledges, and jump at least 30 feet without injury. Just like her father and her mother. He couldn't do that. Another few steps and she came to a door. She felt a breeze coming from underneath. There had to be a window on the other side. She was proud of that bit of thinking, better than any he'd have done in the circumstances. He'd have started swearing and getting angry. She took out her picks and unlocked the door. He couldn't do that either. The door creaked open. Murky morning light cast a window shadow on a long mahogany table. Antique rifles and pistols hung in rows on the walls. At the other end of the table, another door was open, a fraction. Clarissa considered it, but decided that the window was still her best chance of escape. The window opened easily, and misty drizzle speckled her face. Outside, the sky was as grey as the walls that surrounded the courtyard. She could just see a stagnant pond following the curve of the wall to the other side. It looked like a moat, but this couldn't be a castle, could it? More than ever, she wanted to get out of here. The stones would be slippery, but she was confident she could climb down, jump to the wall, and into the moat on the other side. She turned to slide out, and her grip tightened on the window frame. At the other end of the room, the door slowly opened. A cloaked figure stepped from beyond. In a rush of panic, Clarissa tried to climb from the window, but she was shaking with fear. Her grip slipped and she tumbled onto the floor beside the table. She scrambled back and bashed against the wall. She was too scared to get up, too terrified even to scream. The hooded man towered over her. A breeze rustled from the window, blowing the killer's long leather shroud. The cloak flapped open, just for a second, but for long enough. Clarissa stared, barely able to believe what she had seen beneath the cloak. Who she had seen below. "No," she breathed. "It's you."